Hello everyone, this is Jackie Pride, and I would like to talk about the Wheel card from the Angel Tarot Cards deck by Doreen and Radleigh Valentine. I just thought if you could see the perspective of a serious angel therapy student, that you could, you know, maybe it might help you to read the cards yourself. I feel like that if I didn't have this, um, if I didn't know about the archangels and things like that, I would have a harder time to read the deck. So the Wheel card is the Wheel of Fortune card in the tarot, and it's a very auspicious card. I usually read it meaning that some karma has dissolved, some astrological energies maybe that are beneficial are starting to come into the picture. So some kind of karma is transmuting. Maybe more choices are going to open up and come to the light so that we feel we have more options, and when we have more options we feel like we have more say in what we can do. The Wheel card is very much about moving forward, and what are you going to do to move forward now. So when this card comes up, it's a sign, it's like a green light saying you better get clear on what it is you want to move forward with, because something's going to shift soon. Archangel Michael was also in the Emperor card. This looks very much like the Emperor card, except that she's got astrological signs around him and the 4 elements around him now. And I think that basically just shows like we all have cosmic influences on us that and when the sun is out and it's a beautiful sunny day and the breeze is going and it's just, that uplifts everybody's mood. And yet a lot of us forget that having the sun out and just having good weather does affect our mood. When there's a full moon out, that affects everybody too, some more than others. But I think the Wheel card is just an ode to be mindful of there are cosmic energies out there that do influence us, and so we want to be mindful of them with regards to how we want to move forward. So Archangel Michael is a very, like as a celestial guide, he's a very just kind of do it yourself. I'll get you going, we'll get the ball rolling, but you're going to do the work kind of a guide. That's how I experience him. He definitely is all about healing the confidence. And so he will direct you to do things that they'll almost seem like random things, but he will direct you to do things that will raise your confidence. So that's why when he comes in, you just kind of, it's like you just have to trust, go with the guidance, go with the flow, do the actions, and then at the end of it, you'll be like, I am smart, I am a good person, I was meant to have the kind of life I dream about, I can do this. So he comes in clearing the confidence. So I pulled the 3 cards that represent him and the Archangel Oracle cards deck by Doreen Virtue, just so you can get a feel for his energy. The first card is You Are Safe, and it says, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Excuse me. That basically just reminds us we do have divine protection around us. So if we're getting a little bit too focused on like psychic attack, or we're going overboard with the protection, he's just letting us know, look, you do have protection around you. If something is going to happen, you will get red flags and you'll get warnings. You'll get signs before it actually touches you, so you'll know to be prepared. What else? He can guide you to techniques like cord cutting, so that you can detach from whatever might have you a little bit, if something's got you spooked, or if someone's got you spooked, maybe you're crossing paths with a bully or someone that's just kind of, they're kind of mentally off, they got some kind of, it's not their fault, they have some kind of mental health issue, but it comes out as very toxic to you and dysfunctional. Well, he can shield you from that and show you techniques, guide you to techniques that will help you to deal with that. And he can give you the confidence to stand up and say, I'm not doing this anymore. If you are someone who is dysfunctional, he might give you the confidence to look in the mirror and realize that you are needing help to get some balance so that you can protect the people around you by facing the problem in yourself. So he's very much about looking in the mirror and just seeing what's there. The second card is remember who you are. It says you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. And I like to note that it doesn't say you are very loved when you are a good person, when you're always smiling and happy, and when you're working hard. It's not, you are very loved, period. And so that's, again, healing the confidence issues that some of us just feel like no matter what we do, it's not good enough. So he comes in to make us face, like, if guilt has been influencing us, if we're doing something out of guilt, if way deep down we're doing something because we're trying to make up for something that happened a long time ago. Yeah, it's like letting us off the hook. He comes in clearing the solar plexus chakra, healing the confidence issues, so that we can look at ourselves and say, you know, not everything was my fault, and, you know, I've changed, and so please accept that I'm changing. If it makes you mad, I am becoming a better person in spite of you wanting to believe I'm a terrible person. You know, it's that kind of a thing. He wants you to remember who you are. Okay, not getting beat down in guilt or shame or self-abuse and things like that. And the last card is crystal clear intentions, and it says be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And again, this card is very proactive. It asks us the question like, well, what can you do in a week or in 2 weeks or a month? What can you do to create that effect? So if you want to lose weight, the question would be, what can you do in 1 month to lose 5 or 10 pounds? What can you change now that a month from now you're going to lose 5 or 10 pounds? If it's about money, you know, maybe you want to get a hold of your money better. You know, what can you do? What can you change about how you handle money, about how you view money, about the things you buy or don't buy? What can you change so that at the end of a month you're feeling better about money instead of feeling worry and anxiety and doubt and fear? You get the picture. It's just crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael asks us, what can we do to create change? And that's where he ties in really well with the wheel. He's saying this is a positive time to create some changes. Go for it now. You should know what it is that you want to do. And there you go. You just walk through that door and you just start doing it. You make the changes today, right this minute, right now. And it's done. And then a month from now, you go, oh, I did it. And so then you ask yourself that for the next month. Well, what can I do in this month to lose a little bit more weight, to get a handle on my money, to get a handle on myself, to get a handle on my life? It's easier when you do it in small steps, but once you start making those changes, you're going to gain the confidence that, yes, I am in control of my life. This is my life. My life is important. I'm going to make the most of it while I'm here. So if the wheel card came up in a reading, I would read it like that. I would say, Archangel Michael's coming to you. He's letting you know this is a really good time to start going for making some changes. It looks like some karma's clearing. It looks like some astrological influences are going to be on your side. Get clear on what it is that you want to do, because you are going to be moving forward somewhere, so you might as well get a handle on it rather than let fate push you in that direction. Remember that you're safe to make changes, and maybe focus on doing some shielding techniques during these changes to deal with your fear and the fear of others who might be threatened by the changes you're going to make. And remember not to beat yourself up, that it's okay to go slow. Slow and steady will win the race. So don't beat yourself up. Remember, you are loved. It's okay to be human and make mistakes as long as we learn from them and we see the blessings. You know, at some point that we look back and we see the blessings and are thankful for that much. Okay, so that's how I would read the wheel, and I hope this helped. I bless us all with enlightenment. Bye-bye.